check 345, right on that code, pull on Charlie, ground point 8.
Pull Charlie, ground point 8, check 345.
Craig Tower, Warrior 4374 uniform, holding short runway 14 at Alpha, ready for IFR release.
Warrior 4374 uniform, Craig Tower, runway 14, clear for takeoff, on departure, fly right on heading.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14, fly runway heading, 4374 uniform. All right, 35, 40, 50, and away we go. There she goes. All right, we fly 141.
Four 374 uniform, continue on the runway heading, contact Jack's approach, 124.9er, when able.
Continue runway heading over to departure, 74 uniform. Jacksonville departure, Warrior 4374 uniform, runway heading 800, climbing 3000.
Warrior 4374 uniform, Jack's departure, ident, climb maintain 6000.
Climb maintain 6000, 74 uniform.
November 74 uniform, radar contact, a mile southeast of Craig, leaving 2000, clear Tango India X-ray.
Leaving 2000, direct Titusville, 74 uniform. All right.
November 7 Maxer, cleared visual approach 13 at St. Augustine, contact tower 127.62, take care.
Jack's departure, good afternoon, Tacoma 77 out of 1000, heading right turn to 140, climbing 3000.
Tacoma 77 Jack Sparks, good afternoon. Your radar contact, direct X box, climbing 1015, 15,000.
Climb 15,000, direct X box, Tacoma 77.
November 228 Delta Whiskey, departure at Dan, climb maintain 3000. November 8 Delta Whiskey, radar contact 3 south of St. Augustine. I'm going to set you up for the RNAV, the 27 for now. When you get the weather and NOTAMs and you want to change it to runway 9, just let me know. But for now, proceed direct to Zodal, the northern T-fix for RNAV 27. Thank you. Tacoma 77, contact Jack Center 126.35. Good night.
Good night, 2635 for Tacoma 77.
Jack Sparks, Piaggio 722 Tango Alpha 010, 1800 for 3000.
Piaggio 722 Tango Alpha departure, IDAN, climb maintain 15, 15,000.
With a flash, 15,000, 2 Tango Alpha.
With 2 Tango Alpha to contact Maui, Craig, clear direct, Brunswick Vortex, SSI.
Direct SSI, 2 Tango Alpha.
November 604 Alpha Romeo, contact Daytona approach 125.8. November 8 Delta Whiskey, I know you're getting the weather, but I can give you your climb out instructions when you're ready for it. November 8 Delta Whiskey, upon completion of this approach, enter control airspace heading 360, maintain 2000, and the departure frequency will be 118.17, 18.17. Delta Whiskey, read back correct. Yeah, 2 Tango Alpha, contact departure 127.0, good night.
127.0, good night.
November 86 Lima, are you doing approach or landing at Lake City at all, or just overflying it? Roger. November 8 Delta Whiskey, do you want to stick with RNAV 27 or did you change your mind? November 8 Delta Whiskey, you're about 4 miles from Zodal, cross Zodal at 3000, cleared RNAV 27 at Placo.
I don't know if y'all listening to this on the video could hear that, but somebody in the background of that last transmission went, "Hey-yo!"
November 200 Victor Mike Jack approach, thanks for X-ray, plan of visual to 1-4.
Jacksonville, Flexjet 364, just departed Craig 2000, climbing 3000, runway heading.
Flexjet 364, departure ident, and fly heading 260, maintain 6000.
Ident, heading 260 and maintain 6000, Flexjet 364.
Flexjet 364, radar contact 2 miles southeast of Craig.
Just check, Flexjet 364.
November 228 Delta Whiskey, change advisor, frequency approved. November 4886 Lima, contact Jack Center 125.37, 2537 tonight. Flexjet 364, commenting at 15,000.
Climb 15,000, Flexjet 364.
November 86 Lima, contact Jack Center 125.37.
As much as I want to climb to 8, that is going to take way too long, so I'll just hit 7 on the way back.
November 4886 Lima, Jack.
It's very hazy up ahead, so I might still get some instrument time on the way there. Alright. Fortunately, there's not as much cloud cover out over TTS, so this should be a nice shot. Alright, outside of Omloff, at or above 2800. Descend to 1600.
Well, then approach taxi 14 and Echo. Are we able to request one more approach after this one in the Melbourne?
Southwest California at the same time there. 71788, Orlando approach low, altimeter 3011, you can play the RNAV 15, circle line runway 24.
Intercept at
And who else is calling me?
ton.
314 on Echo, wondering if we can request maybe one more practice approach after this one in the Melbourne.
What do you want?
Can we do the, after the RNAV 9 left, can we go missed and then do the ILS 9 right to a full stop for 29 Echo?
342 on Echo, missed approach is runway heading 2000 back to this frequency.
Runway heading 2000, your frequency 29 Echo, appreciate it.
November 74 uniform, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 2000.
180, descend 2000, 74 uniform.
November 19703, proceed to turn is approved, and let me know when you're inbound.
On approach, Turkey 81021, we'd like to terminate 305 foot flying.
Number 81021, roger, we're to service is terminated, Squawk VFR, frequency and approved, you have a good night.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, have a nice night, 021.
November 29 Echo, 12 miles from Fismoo, cross Fismoo 2000, cleared RNAV 9 left.
Cross Fismoo 2000 and cleared RNAV 9 left for 29 Echo.
November 926 Papa Alpha, contact Daytona 125.8.
25.8, 6 off.
Alright, we're getting routed between Almoff and Tunpee.
Bucky 452, on a departure, we're to contact, climb maintain 3000.
So,
Number 3744, Quebec, line approach low, altimeter 3011.
so 2000, once we're established, he'll clear us for the approach, which means we can go down to 1600.
November 74 uniform, descend and maintain 1600.
1600, 74 uniform. Alright.
Bucky 452, advising there's ATIS for Titusville, and what approach you like there?
And Titusville Tower. 1189. There we go. Alright, we're about 0.5.
November 71788, clear direct to Warpo.
Space Coast in sight.
November 74 uniform, turn left heading 120, join the final approach course.
120, join the final, 74 uniform.
November 524, contact Tampa 12065. November 44 Quebec, there'll be traffic 12 o'clock, 8 miles up obstruction at 4,000 feet to 737. Bucky 452, roger. November 74 uniform, 2 miles from Tumpee, 1,600 established, clear for the RNAV 9 in the Space Coast.
Cleared RNAV 9er into Space Coast, 74 uniform.
And Bucky 452, were you planning the RNAV Yankee or Zulu? Bucky 452, thanks. Clear direct to Titan. 74 uniform, contact Space Coast Tower 118.9.
Over to Space Coast Tower, talk to you on the go, 74 uniform.
Via Delta Charlie Bravo. 9 Delta Charlie Bravo for 78045 November.
Good evening, Space Coast Tower. Warrior 4374 uniform, RNAV 9er requesting touch and go.
Warrior 4374 uniform, Space Coast Tower, runway 9er, cleared touch and go. And you're doing a left turn 320 after?
Affirmative on the 320 after, and cleared touch and go runway 9er, 74 uniform.
Space Coast Tower Turkey 500 Lima Hotel, 9 nautical mile, 7 nautical mile from the Airbus South. Request to taxi back with information, Delta.
Alright, let's get those flaps in.
74 uniform, you're actually a left turn 020 now.
Make that a left turn 020, 74 uniform.
500 Lima Hotel, Space Coast Tower, Port Midfield, right downwind runway 9.
Mid right, wait for the runway 90 Lima Hotel.
Alright, we're a little low and a little slow. I'm just gonna speed up a hair and rest that descent. Alright. Little high now, that's okay. Alright. We've got the runway made, so flaps 20. There we go. Bleed that extra speed off. Alright. Full throttle. Alright.
For uniform, execute or climb out, contact approach.
Execute climb out, contact approach. Good night, 74 uniform.
Have a good night.
Thank you, we're to contact. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500 feet. All vectors for Lakeland.
Orlando approach, Warrior 4374 uniform, 020, 1000, climbing 2000.
4374 uniform, Orlando, ident, please. 74 uniform, thank you. You're to contact. Give you vectors here for visual approach into TTS. Let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs.
We'll notify with weather and NOTAMs at TTS, 74 uniform. I don't know the frequency.
November 119 Hotel, turn right heading 180.
Shoot.
Alcohol request was that?
Tango, Tango, Sierra.
Yeah, 99 Hotel, I can do that for you. I'll tell you what, for now, just maintain VFR at or below 2,500 feet and just fly along. If you have the Bravo map up, fly along the line or just east of the line for the 3,000 foot shelf. Fly south along that, and then once you get closer, I'll get you vectors over the top of International. Sound good? And 74 uniform, do you have the runway in sight there off your 2 o'clock?
Affirmative, 74 uniform. Do you have the weather NOTAMs frequency at TTS? ForeFlight is not showing one.
It's pretty much the same as Titusville. You have the weather for Titusville. I can't imagine it's much different. They're pretty darn close there. Did you want to do runway 15 or 33?
Let's go with runway 33, 74 uniform.
For uniform, Roger. Clear for the visual approach, runway 33 into TTS. On the go, fly the runway heading 2000 back to this frequency.
On the go from TTS, runway heading 2000 back to this frequency, cleared visual 33, 74 uniform.
For uniform, change order advisory is approved. And do you need that frequency?
I believe the advisory is 12855, is that correct?
Affirm, that's approved, and talk to you on the go.
Over to advisory, talk to you on the go, 74 uniform.
November 3429 Echo, contact Melbourne Tower, 118.2.
118.2, thank you, 29 Echo.
Launch facility traffic, Warrior 4374 uniform is 2 miles west of the facility at 2,000 feet, descending to pattern altitude, planning visual approach, low approach, runway 33, space facility.
Aircraft calling NASA Tower. The runway is in use at this time. Maintain at or above 500 feet as you overfly runway 33. Stand by for the altimeter and wind.
Maintain 500 feet or above for the low approach, 74 uniform.
Say the call sign again, 74 uniform.
Warrior 4374 uniform.
Warrior 74 uniform, the wind is 230 at 10, the altimeter 3012.
3012, thank you for wind, 74 uniform. Alright, we really need to lose some altitude for this low approach. Even if we are coming in at 500, I want to be approaching like it's a landing. Alright. Time for a really cool turn that'll get all the space nerds hopping mad at me for getting to do this. All right, there is the VAB. I'll get to level out for just a little bit. Before having to turn left. All right, we're at 700. We got 200 feet to the minimum. I'm probably gonna level out at 6 just so I don't piss off tower. All right, let's level out here. All right, and this is runway heading, so we will bug that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop back to flaps 10 and add some more throttle to compensate as we fly down the runway. And once we finish the low approach, we will be going to 2,000. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and execute climb out.
Seven four uniform NASCAR, so left turn out of traffic, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Nest Tower 74 uniform, I was instructed runway heading on the go. Do you want me to keep that or do you want me to turn to a specific heading?
If Orlando gave you runway heading, just continue runway heading, contact them on 126.01. Or correction, 126.02.
12602, good night, 74 uniform. Orlando departure, Warrior 4374 uniform, runway heading 1,600, climbing 2,000.
4374 uniform, line departure identity, please.
Approach South number 3429 Echo, runway heading 800 for 2000.
3429 Echo, line departure ident. November 4374 uniform, thank you. Your rate of contact. Climb maintain 5,000 feet, clear direct to Craig.
Climb maintain 5,000, clear direct Craig, 74 uniform.
November 3429 Echo, rate of contact, maintain 2,000 feet, vectors ILS runway 9 right.
We'll maintain 2000, it would be vectors ILS 9 right, 29 Echo.
All right.
Riddle 905, turn right heading 250.
Go ahead and shout out the two people I think are most likely to geek out about that.
November 29 Echo, turn right heading 180.
Right 180, 29 Echo.
Let's just say they go by, we'll call the first one Ford and the second one Nomad. But they know who they are. All right. That lightning is almost directly overhead the field. The worst part is I have to start slowing down. I'm flying this one tight because I would rather use more runway if I have to. Come on, slow down, slow down. All right, below 100 is fine. Correct tower, 7-4 uniform. I don't want to jinx it, but we have lightning directly overhead.
Correct information, Bravo, current altimeter 3010. It's been like this for like the last hour.
Yeah, I slowly watched it move in while I was max forward speed coming back here. Still worth it to overfly NASA.
That was probably pretty cool at night.
Very cool, and I have some space nerd friends who will geek out when I show them the video. Correct tower, 7-4 uniform on the roll 2-3. You mind if I just take Bravo 2 straight across Jack's arrow?
7-4 uniform, this is Bruce, request to taxi Park via Bravo, good night.
Park via Bravo, good night, 7-4 uniform. You know the lightning is close when the radio pops.
Yeah, I took my headset off. I'm using the handset, and every time this lightning pops, all my frequencies make static.
Lucky you, I don't have that choice. Thank you for the help, sir. Good night.
No problem. You too.